Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will study how to measure a rainfall. Okay. Now, rainfall is the very much important source for the irrigation purpose, as it provides water for irrigation purpose and also for drinking purpose. So, the amount of that water, knowledge of its amount, characteristics of the rainfalls, and also the seasons or periods and the effect of that rainfall should be known to the engineers. Okay, so how will you measure the amount of rainfall? Now, amount of rainfall or precipitation is expressed as depth in centimeter which falls on a level surface and is measured by rain gauge. Rain gauge is nothing but the instrument which is used for measuring the amount of rainfall. Okay, now rain gauge measures that rainfall in the as the depth. Okay, as the depth. Now that depth is expressed in centimeters. Now these rain gauges are fixed or situated on a level ground. Now these rain gauges are of different types. Mainly two types are there. First is non-automatic rain gauge and second is automatic rain gauge. Okay, non-automatic rain gauge is also known as non-recording rain gauges. Okay, non-automatic rain gauge is also known as non-recording rain gauges. In this type of rain gauge, Siemens rain gauge is very much popular type of rain gauge, and this is prescribed by youths at all government rain gauge stations. Okay, throughout India. Now, automatic rain gauges. Automatic rain gauges are of three types: weighing bucket type rain gauge, tipping bucket type rain gauge, and float type rain gauge. Okay, automatic rain gauges are also called as recording type of rain gauges. Non-automatic type rain gauges are non-recording, and automatic rain gauges are recording rain gauges. Okay, now we'll see one by one. First is your non-automatic rain gauge. Okay, non-automatic rain gauge, as I have already explained, in this type, non-recording rain gauge, the Siemens type of rain gauge is very much popular. So I'll explain the Siemens rain gauge here. Siemens rain gauge is most common type of non-automatic rain gauge and is used by meteorological department of government of India. Now, as shown in this figure, you can see here that the rain gauge consists of cylindrical vessel, here cylindrical vessel of 127 mm, here 127 mm in diameter, with a base enlarged to 210 mm. The top section of this is a funnel, here you can see, and uh, provided with the circular brass rim, here circular brass rim, which is exactly 127 mm in internal diameter. The funnel shank, here the shank of this funnel is inserted into a receiving bottle, which is 75 uh, 75 to 100 mm in diameter, which is best fitted in this 127 mm, and the height of this bottle is height of this funnel to the base of this whole arrangement is 203 mm. Okay, now capacity of this receiving bottle is 75 to 100 mm of rainfall. Okay, now when the heavy rainfall is there, the bottle should be frequently changed. Okay, and that should be frequently exceeded, so the bottle should be frequently mm, changed to one another. Okay, and the rainfall can be measured. The rain gauge is set up in a concrete block. You can see here a concrete block of 60 by 60 by 60 centimeters. The rim should be 3 here. The rim should be 305 mm above the surface of ground. Okay, this brass rim should be 305 mm above the surface of ground. Now this is all about the Siemens type of rain gauge. Very easy type of rain gauge is this. You have to only measure the quantity of water which is co- um, which is deposited in this receiving bottle. Okay, now what are the factors or what are the important points should be remember for the site selection of rain gauges? Okay, now first is rain gauge should be in an open space. There should not be any obstruction near the rain gauge. Now the secondly, distance between rain gauge and nearest object should be at least twice the height of object. That means कोई भी अगर नियर ऑब्जेक्ट है जो रेन गेज के नियर सिचुएटेड है, तो उसकी जो हाइट होगी, डिस्टेंस जो होगा रेन गेज का और दैट ऑब्जेक्ट, ओके, इन बिटवीन दैट ऑब्जेक्ट एंड रेन गेज, that distance should be twice the height of object, so that that object should not obstruct the collection of rainfall in bottle. Third one is rain gauge should never be situated on side or top of hill. If suitable site on a level ground can be found. दिस इज वेरी इजी. साइड और टॉप ऑफ हिल के ऊपर हम लोग को रेन गेज नहीं सिचुएट करना है. इन द हिल वेयर इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड अ लेवल स्पेस, द site for gauge should be chosen where it is best shielded from high winds and where the wind does not cause eddies. Okay, these both the parameters are related to one another because टॉप ऑफ हिल पे हम लोग को सिचुएटेड करना नहीं है, बिकॉज वहाँ पे हाई विंड होगा. हाई विंड की वजह से क्या होगा कि जो कलेक्शन है वो कलेक्शन ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट होगा. अगर सिचुएट किया, ये पॉइंट क्या कह रहा है कि अगर सिचुएट किया तो लेवल स्पेस अगर आपको नहीं मिल रहा है तो ही आप वो ऑप्शन चूज कर सकते हैं. अगर वो आपने चूज किया तो you should be keep in mind that the high wind should not obstruct that collection. Okay, now the last is a fence if erected to protect the gauge from cattle should be so located that distance of fence is not less than twice its height. The same ऑब्जेक्ट एंड रेन गेज के बीच का डिस्टेंस कितना था, ट्वाइस था. तो सेम फेंस अगर इरेक्ट किया तो उसका डिस्टेंस भी सेम होना चाहिए. ठीक है, हाइट के ट्वाइस होना चाहिए. ऑटोमेटिक रेन गेजेस. नाउ ऑटोमेटिक रेन गेजेस, इन दैट first is your weighing bucket type of rain gauge. Now these automatic rain gauges or self-recording rain gauges are used to determine the rate of rainfall over a short period of time. Okay, मतलब short period में जो भी rainfall आपका होगा, we have to measure that rainfall by using this automatic or self-recording rain gauges. The most common type of self-recording rain gauge is weighing bucket type. Okay, this diagram shows the weighing bucket type of rain gauge. This is your receiver, funnel, metal casing, the protection shield. You can see that, say that. This is bucket. This is your weighing mechanism, craft paper, clock mounted, rotating drum. Okay, and here the pen is there. Now the weighing bucket rain gauge essentially consists of receiver bucket, as I have explained here. Receiver bucket, supported by a spring or lever balance or any other weighing mechanism. Okay, now the movement of this bucket due to increasing weight, मतलब जब भी फनेल में से वाटर यहाँ पे रिसीव होगा तो बकेट की मूवमेंट होगी. ओके, as this is the weighing mechanism, when this bucket is get fully occupied by water, it will be deposited in lower direction. Okay, तो उसकी जो मूवमेंट होगी वो मूवमेंट जो पेन है यहाँ पे वहाँ पे ट्रांसमिट की जाएगी. एंड ये पेन जो है, ये पेन ग्राफ पेपर पे वो पूरी मूवमेंट ट्रेस करेगा. ओके, सो दी weight of that and the movement of that bucket can be recorded by your pen on the graph paper, and in that manner the uh, the readings are recorded automatically. Hmm. Now the second one is your tipping bucket type rain gauge. This is very easy. Here the rainwater is there which is collected through a funnel, and this is the two compartments of tipping bucket. This is the recording device, and this is your tripod stand which is having a measuring jar in uh, inside of that tripod stand. Now this tipping bucket type rain gauge, it is consist of this 30 centimeters 30 centimeter diameter sharp edge receiver. At the end of receiver, funnel is provided. This funnel receives water, and here a pair of buckets are provided under the funnel. Okay, now this uh, pair of bucket is provided in a such a way that it has two compartments. जब भी वाटर रिसीव किया जाएगा एक कंपार्टमेंट में, तो ये जो कंपार्टमेंट है ये वेट की वजह से क्या होगा, नीचे टिल्ट होगा. ओके, जब भी ये नीचे जब भी ये एक कंटेनर है, मतलब एक कंपार्टमेंट है, ये एक कंपार्टमेंट कैपेसिटी कंप्लीट कर लेगा तो ये क्या करेगा, टिप करेगा. मतलब यहाँ पे ये टिल्ट होगा तो ये दूसरा कंपार्टमेंट फनल के शैंक के नीचे आएगा. ओके, तो जब ये कंप्लीटली फिल होगा तो ये नीचे टिप करेगा और ये पहला वाला कंपार्टमेंट उसके नीचे आएगा. ओके, तो ये टिपिंग जो है, ये बकेट्स का टिपिंग जो है, ये दिस completes an electrical circuit causing the movement of pain. Okay, here it causes the movement of pain to mark on clock driven revolving drum which carries a record sheet. Okay, and it records the uh, rainfall. Now the third one, and here the water which tips, it will be collected in a measuring jar. Okay, Now the third one is your float type or a siphon type of rain gauge. The working of float or siphon type of rain gauge is similar to weighing bucket type of rain gauge. Yes, you can see that funnel is there, and it is collected in this entrance tube. Okay. Now the funnel receives rainwater which is collected in rectangular container here. Container. A float is provided at the bottom of container here. Float is provided at the bottom of container. As the float is raised, as water level rises in the container, its movement being recorded by a pen which is moving on a recording drum. When water level in container rises so that float touches the top of siphon, comes into operation come top the siphon comes into operation, and it releases the water. Okay, thus this entire rectangular box is drained out, and the another amount of water is collected, and the same mechanism gets repeated. Okay, this is the third and last type, which is float type of rain gauge. In this video I have explained three automatic rain gauges and a non-automatic rain gauge, which is siphon type of rain gauge. Okay, thank you.